a question that I've been getting asked a lot, and it's basically what school I attended in my beauty industry journey as a nail tech and as an esthetician. And today I'm here to give you a list of about 5 schools in the Philadelphia area or the surrounding area that I think you should take a look at. Some of the schools I did attend, some of them I didn't. I've just come across them in my research when I was looking to go to school. So let's jump right into it. The first school that I recommend is definitely Empire Beauty. Now, when you go on their website, they do kind of give the illusion that they offer different programs, but once you speak with someone, you find out that they only offer cosmetology as a whole. So they do not offer any esthetician programs or any nail technology programs. But the reason why this is #1 on my list is because I feel like when you're new in the beauty industry or just any industry that has different types of careers that you can do, sometimes you know you want to be in the industry but you don't know exactly what you want to do. If you're someone that's kind of teetering between which career path you want to take in the beauty industry, I think becoming a cosmetologist is kind of the best thing, because a lot of people don't know, if you are a licensed cosmetologist, you are licensed to do nails, skincare, hair, all that and more. You're licensed to do everything, versus going to individual program where you're only licensed to do whatever that road is that you're taking. But the only downfall to going to school to be a cosmetologist is you have to understand that the majority of your curriculum is going to be circled around hair. You do get little amount of hours of nail technology and skincare, but that's not your primary focus. So what happens is a lot of people, when they do finish cosmetology school, they do invest in continuing their education and taking small little courses to learn more about whether it be nails or skincare, because you don't learn too much in school. But Empire is a great school. It's nationwide. It has over 100 locations, and last time it's been reported, tuition was around $27,000, which is not bad because you're going for cosmetology versus the smaller courses, which I've heard some people spending like $60,000, $40,000 for a cosmetology education. So 27 is not that bad, even if it is a little higher than that and it's just not given to the public. That's still not a bad thing, a bad price, and it is part-time and full-time courses that are offered in the school. I know about 2 locations in Philadelphia, but I've also been a customer in some of the locations in different counties. So the next school that I recommend is Jean Madeline. Now, if you're in the Philadelphia area or the surrounding area, when you search for Jean Madeline, you should find it, but sometimes your wires can get a little crossed and it can be a little confusing, because Jean Madeline is actually the sister school of Aveda. So I know when I was looking into cosmetologists, or not cosmetology schools, I'm sorry, esthetician schools, I kept seeing Aveda, especially on YouTube. It was like Aveda, and I'm like, I don't have an Aveda here. Like, I don't know, I've never seen an Aveda school here. But Jean Madeline is the sister school of Aveda. So basically the same textbooks, the same curriculum, but you might not get as much as you would get if you went to Aveda, just because Aveda is the brands that they use in the school. It's the top tier of the 2. Whereas though, Aveda is like the sister, she's there, she's cute, she gets the job done, but she doesn't get the perks that the older sister does. One thing that I will say, I found in my research, if you go on YouTube and you search up Aveda and esthetician kits for Aveda, they show you the products. They all get Aveda skincare products and different tools to perform basic services. But I've seen where they say you get an iPad. I spoke with someone at Aveda when I did my tour before COVID hit, and you do not get an iPad.
Wait a damn minute.
They do sometimes have certain tools, like handheld tools for like cleansing your face and radio frequency or different little things like that, like little products that you can get kind of over the counter that are valued at a couple hundred, and it is included in your kit. But that's kind of the most additional things you're going to get. There's no iPad. So I was like, I saw an iPad on YouTube. But when it comes to Jean Madeline, like I said, it's the sister school of Aveda. They offer cosmetology, aesthetics, and advanced aesthetics. So if you guys don't know, when you go to be an esthetician, you do learn how to do basic esthetician services, and you're learning all the information that is needed for you to be a well-rounded esthetician, as well for you to pass your state board exam. But a lot of times when you want to do advanced services, you have to go out of pocket to pay for a course. So for example, I'm interested in learning how to do chemical peels. Chemical peels is a serious thing because you're essentially causing someone to lose the top layer of their skin, and if done wrong, you can cause a lot of damage and chemically burn someone. So we didn't learn that in school, so I have to go to an individual school or salon that offers that type of teaching in order for me to be able to perform it on someone else. So I'm thinking it's kind of their advanced program is probably going to give you information about services like that, so you don't necessarily have to go to like a little small salon. You can still get a full-on experience. They offer full-time and part-time, day and night. Their daytime classes from 9 to 4. That's the full-time, Tuesday to Saturday, and their night class is 5 to 9:30, Tuesday to Friday. Now, with a lot of these schools, if you are part-time, whereas though you're doing night classes, your duration is typically going to be like 4.5 months, whereas though if you do full-time and it goes throughout the whole week, of like a Monday to Saturday or Monday to Friday, you'll probably be finished in about 3 months. And the cost for this school for Aveda, well, Jean Madeline Aveda Institute, is a little bit over $6,000. Now that does include your tuition and your kit and your registration fee. But do call the school, because with COVID, I know when I was enrolled in my current school and I was like, I'm kind of getting sick of y'all, and I started calling around, they weren't taking students because of COVID. So definitely just give them a call, because they could be taking students, they might still be closed, or it might be a great deal of online work, which you should know before enrolling. The next school that I'm going to recommend, which would be my third school, is going to be Queen Beauty Institute. I actually came across this school because when I was a nail tech student, we took a little class trip to their professionals only store, which they have, and it wasn't until after I left and I was like, oh, I think I want to see if they have like more things that I can come a different day and look at. I found out that they had a school as well, and you guys, I fell in love with that school, but I was already enrolled and almost done with my nail tech course, so I didn't look into it. But it was such just the look of everything was really nice. The first thing I saw them doing was actually 3D kind of projects of what they want their salon to look like. They always have some type of speaker doing different services for different courses, and I was just like, oh, this is cute. They seem very focused. They seem like testing is their thing. They on their students, you go on their website, their Facebook page, you'll see the energy that they give off when it comes to their education, and I really enjoyed it. So if I would have found it earlier, I probably would have went there to be a nail tech. But another thing that I really enjoyed, or I liked to see, was that they were open on Sundays. Now, if you are someone that is working full-time and you're looking to go to school part-time, I know it's always a struggle trying to mix education hours with your work hours and trying to make your schedules kind of intertwine without affecting work, because work is needed to pay these bills. But a lot of people, not a lot, but a few jobs, you don't work on the weekends. So for me personally, I was excited to see that they had Sunday classes, because to have a day that doesn't affect work is always good versus having every class during the week and you gotta work every day during the week. It's always good to have one class or even two. Like if it's a whole weekend class, that's always good. But they're just on Sundays, but that is really good because that could potentially be a day where it's only school and you don't have to worry about work and you don't have to worry about requesting a change in your schedule. So I thought that was really cool. This course, their nail tech course is about $4,900 and their aesthetics course is about $6,900. Like I said, they're open on Sundays. 4.5 months to complete the program. And I did some research today and I saw that they were stating that they were offering, or they have to resort to at least one full month online. So those are things you want to keep in mind and you want to know, because some people don't learn well online, and some people don't want to be online that long. So that is something. That was the only school that I saw that was mentioning online hours. So, you know, look into that. Number 4 is going to be Venus Beauty Academy. Now, I did not go to this school, but every time I search for, like when I was searching to be a nail tech, currently as an esthetician, this school came up a lot. And it's in Sharon Hill, which is, I believe that's Delaware County. And they offer aesthetics, cosmetology, and nails, but I didn't really like see too much of the nail information at first. I had to like go back into the website to get a little more, whereas though the esthetician program that was right there, the one thing I think is like, I don't know how I feel about it, is by law Pennsylvania you're only supposed to do 300, you only need 300 hours, but this school requires you to do 350. I don't know if those extra 50 hours are going to teach you some extra stuff that you typically wouldn't learn on your basic 300 hours or what, but it's a Monday to Wednesday course, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. part-time is what they're saying, because it's only Monday to Wednesday. But that was the only class time that I saw, and it's about $6,700, and it is a Dermalogica and Milady school, which some people do like to know. I love Milady textbooks. My nail tech textbook and test booklets were Milady, and even being in school recently to become an esthetician, I singly purchased a Milady textbook because they wanted us to use some type of online website that just was not hitting. It wasn't it. But yeah, so those are the books that they use, and you know, it always seemed like a really nice school. When I called, the lady was really friendly. It just always popped up on my search, so that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. I wasn't stalking them like I was stalking some of these other schools, but it just kept popping up, so I was like, maybe this is a sign to talk about this school. And then lastly is going to be the Beauty Institute. Now for me personally, I did attend the Institute to get my esthetician license, and you know, I'm kind of torn in between the two. Me with you. I'm like, it gave me the information to pass my state board exam, but it was a piece of work. You know, when I talked about the other school and how they disclose how many weeks they would be online, the Beauty Institute did not do that. They told us we would be on there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks turned into a month, and a month was going to turn into like a month and some change, but me and some of my classmates, we spoke up and we kind of expedited the process. But yeah, it was just, you know, in the span of 4.5 months, we went through 3 directors. One that was very rude, very disrespectful. I had to call my mom up and be like, Mom, this lady, I went to her office to talk to her, and she was in my face. Like, when I say that, I'm not being dramatic. Like, she literally was like, I don't understand why you're here. I said, why are you talking to me like this? I said, I'm confused. Literally. I was like, I'm confused. I don't know why this is going this way. And when I left her office, I was like, Mom, this lady is being rude to right up here. My mom was like, we're not no ghetto people. Like, you clapping at my daughter like you trying rumble. Like, what's up? She wasn't like that, but you know, if you're from the city, you know when people get in your face, even if you're not, like, you know, you meet somebody and they like, well, what you gonna do? That's fighting stuff. So it was a mess. It was rad shit. Like, the attention that they gave to their cosmetology students is not the attention they gave to their esthetician students. You know, if you go onto their social media, you see pictures of the graduates and things like that. Those are all cosmetology students. They do not do that for estheticians. We don't even get a certificate when you finish the program. Nothing. The class that they had us in when they first started was not COVID, 6 feet apart. It was a mess. Our towels was always dirty and dingy looking, even though they was clean. But when we went up to cosmetology portions of the building, they got clean towels. They got music playing. They having a good old time learning. And we sitting here like, what the heck? This building don't even got no heat. So when I say you really got to pay attention to what it is that you're looking for, do it. But back to the Beauty Institute. They offer, it says they offer nails, but I never saw any nail tech students in the school. Maybe in one of the different locations they offer nails, but cosmetology and aesthetics was the program that one was in, or 2 saw the other people. 3 locations. Philadelphia location. Oh, I'm spitting. Excuse me, y'all. But the Philadelphia location is right off of like the boulevard. They have the Ambler location, and then they have an Allentown location. That's all I know of. They could have another one, I don't know. I just know those 3. Monday to Wednesday is the schedule. They offer morning and night, 8:30 to 2:30, and they also offer a 5:30 to 9:30. And it's right at $6,000 for the cost of your tuition and your kit. Kit was trash. I am going to do a kit review video so y'all could see. But once again, this is a school that you gotta know when you're going to these schools for tours and things like that. You gotta always think, is this school going to give me above and beyond, or is it just going to give me just enough for me to pass and start my journey? And unfortunately, the Beauty Institute, in my opinion, all this is my opinion, was a school to just get your paperwork so you could take your state board exam. And I think sometimes schools like that should be ashamed of themselves, especially when, you know, they potentially do it, that when they have the funds to potentially be great and they choose not to, and they choose to, you know, have people slighted. I think that's really messed up. But it's on the list because they do have multiple locations. Like I said, I was able to get the job done, and the teachers were really good. Like the OG teacher that's there, she is A1. I tell her all the time, I'm like, you spicy. And she do her little, her little laugh. She like, I be like, girl, I be like, you real spicy. But I like it. Like, she's a good person. She's a good teacher. And you know, some of her lessons that she taught me, like, they really came in handy when it was time for me to take my state board exam that I passed on the first try. I will be giving a video on that as well. But like I said, it's good for that. But as far as feeling like, you know, you're getting above and beyond, or you're getting what you're paying for, you're not. But it does the job. But yeah, that's it for my video, for this video, and the schools that I recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had your piece of paper and your pen, was taking notes, was pausing as needed, because, you know, this is what you guys were asking for, and I had a really great time recording it. This is my second time recording because my camera shut off the first time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I will see you guys later. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in a little. Bye.